We are live.
Okay, okay.
Heck yeah.
Back
Welcome
at it
to
again.
the stream. So,
Yes, yes, yes,
today we're
yes,
gonna play Marvel Rivals and we're gonna talk about
yes.
some cool stuff.
Yeah, we got a quick show, good show lined up for you guys. Gonna talk about a couple of things, but it's gonna be entertaining.
Oh yeah. It's the best
This
show.
is another show of the Das Bros, the Dos Bros with those bros.
With
And
those
remember,
bros.
you guys are all bros, and we are all bros, and we're broing it together.
Yeah. It's broing it out. Broskis.
Yeah. So what are we doing today, man? Looks like we're
Uh
playing a little bit of Marvel Rivals.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, quick
Oh
match.
yeah, quick match. Jumping
So
right into it.
so yeah man, this game I would say is not what I thought it would be. I I am
Uh-huh.
genuinely surprised by it though. I do like it. It's very different. I think I can
Yeah.
see how addicting it is because it's like defend this, attack this, push this. So I do
Well,
like
so
the
far, so far.
yeah.
I didn't know what to expect from this game. I'll be honest with you. I was really I did see I didn't really see many people play this game, but what I did see was a lot of characters. And the very few people that I've seen, just little clips, maybe like a few seconds, and not even enough to see people actually play this game. I did see how each character had their individual, their individual skills, their individual things that they do, and it just made me wonder is how difficult this game could potentially be. With the art style, I love the art style, love everything, but I'm like, I was wondering. Who is the target? Is it children? Is it gonna
Oh,
be
target
adults?
demographic.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
target demographic.
Okay. So one of the things I did here is that this game is kind of like a rift of. I have not played this game, but I heard that it's like a rift of another game. Uh, from EA, I think it was.
EA
Um,
Sports.
yeah. Do you remember the EA Sports stuff? That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Different times. Different times.
Different times, man. Different times.
Different times.
I will say one thing I do not like about this game is you cannot run. Like, there's no running button. It takes me forever to get into action.
Yeah. I mean, there are some heroes that can do a lot of the running, but so far, I don't know. I'm trying to find Hawkeye. Oh, there he is. Nice.
By the way, this is our second time playing this game, so and we jumped right into it.
Yeah.
We didn't do any of the training, and honestly, just maybe by the very few little clips, we really don't know how to play this game.
Yeah, on my own time, I was trying to see how you like all the skills and such. It seems like a lot of the skills is stuff that you can like all the powers that you can do is like you can combine them all and such. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do see sometimes it depends on what characters you choose. You can, like what you're saying, combine your characters and almost as if you can, like it boosts your character up.
Yeah.
You have any favorite characters so far?
So far, the Punisher, because it is the easiest one to play, I guess.
Good.
Yeah, I do enjoy that, but I do want to adventure out and see what else is good. So, since I'm kind of into shooters now,
Yeah.
I used to not be. I'm trying to see if Hawkeye is any good. But I do see that there's some healers, there's buffers, like it's a whole chess board game. So there's a lot of strategy with this game, but for me, I'm just barely learning all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the ropes. I would like to be good at one character, but I feel like that's not the point of this game. Not like your Apex Legends where you do end up, there's a lot of characters, but you have your main character and you know all their tricks, all their specials, and you become really good with one character. I don't feel like this is the game that you want to master one character. I feel like this might be a game where you want to venture off and try everybody, and I think that might even be the purpose of the developers of this game. Like, let's have them play everybody. Let's not have them get sucked into one. There is a really good balance on the characters, I will say. I do like that there's not one, at least that I feel, OP character. And if there is, they're not crazy overpowered. It's a pretty good balance. You can have, or maybe I just really suck at this game, but I've had characters that are on the ground and they kill me. Iron Man, flying in the air. And then, for example, right now, I don't think I've gotten a single kill. And that could be a testament to my lack of skill or their good teamwork. And I do enjoy it. It's interesting. This game is making me enjoy being bad at this game because I feel like it's either because of how balanced this game is or just how skilled you probably actually have to be at your individual character.
Yeah. I could see, like, this is why I feel like skins is so cool in this game, because it's like, hey, this is my dude. I feel really connected with his playstyle or their playstyle or whatever, and I could see why the skins are like, oh, I want this to be personable. Have you ventured off with the skins and seen?
No, so you're saying that this game, you feel like it does make you want to master a certain player? I don't feel that way. But like I said, I'm probably just really bad at this game.
Like, I can understand the idea of having a main, because it's like your playstyle. Like, I like Punisher because it's like I like to fight. I'm a brutal type of person, but I also like doing it at a safe distance. But let's say like I like high risk, high reward, so I would go with something like I tried Wolverine, and Wolverine has a crazy thing that if you do hit I think it's every third hit, your rage meter goes higher, and you end up hitting like more faster, more frequent, so your like rate of fire per se gets increased. And so you got something like Captain America where if you do, like, you hit 3 times, your third hit, he starts using a shield, so you can start walking away and hit the dude at a distance.
So you've played this game a couple times since the first time?
Well, mostly I just looked at, like, if you look at the characters, you could see, like, their move set, and it kind of gives you the explanation, like, hey, this is what you...
If you actually pay attention to the game you're playing.
Yeah, or like Spider-Man, for instance, like if you see his stuff, all his moves kind of link up. Like you can web swing someone to you, then you can do the special uppercut move that shoots him up in the air, and then you can go up in the air and then do a combo there. So all his moves kind of jump in, but you need to be very good at like knowing the buttons.
Get ready.
Yeah, I've only played this game 2 times. This is the second time, and both times on the stream. Now, for those who don't know me, I am really bad, if not horrible, at multitasking. So I have not been able to really figure, even though you see me probably play the same character multiple times, I still don't know what I'm doing, what to do with this character, what any of the moves or buttons do. I'm like those old people when you give them a brand new phone or they've never seen a phone, and then you see them push the phone screen and they're rolling it, they're using their whole hand to scroll through the phone. And that's how I feel playing this game.
Yeah, for me, I feel like certain games did do me wrong. Like I would say one of those games would be like the classic Godfather. The whole, hey, just pretty much I'm like a soldier. Just tell me what to destroy, what to kill, and I'll
Tell me where to point and shoot.
Yeah,
And I'll
just-
point and shoot it.
Yeah.
In the most efficient way.
Yeah, but as a callback to an old video that we talked about Ballerina. I've never related so hard with a quote on John Wick, right? Where he's all like, "Do you want
Right,
to
like
start
a
a
girl?
war? Yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
Rumble.
do you want to start a war or do you just want to give me a gun?"
Oh,
Like
badass.
Yeah, like I didn't know the significance of that line until I saw Ballerina, where I'm like, oh, okay, I get you. I understand. Why? Because it's like, I'm that good.
Yeah.
What?
I'm the thing. I'm trying to chase somebody, but they're walking backwards, and the thing is very slow. Can never catch up.
I gotta do better this time.
They're. I would expect them to add more characters onto this game, but so far I see that there's. How many games have we played, or game modes have we played? We played one where you push the bus, or you push a vehicle from one side to the other. What is this game mode? What is this?
I think what we're trying
What's
to
the
do
purpose of this one?
is try to ensure that the thing doesn't go all the way.
Well, there's something that says attack right in the middle, and there's a timer in the middle.
Oh, he jumps forward. Nice. I'm trying to do Iron Fist.
Nice, nice. So this is a fun game. I will say it's a fun game, and I feel like when you learn the skills more, it will probably be a funner game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it definitely people who invest in learning this stuff really, like, they're the individuals that get rewarded the most. So
Yeah.
the more you like, your skill isn't based on like XP, it's based on literally skill. So why? Because you can't level up like a skill per se. Oh wow, you can triple jump. And so the more you give yourself time to like really explore and see all these moves and see what moves work best, I think that's when things start to shine.
Yeah, I need to spend more time on this game then. I need to figure this out more. Get better so the next time we stream on this game I become better equipped. But so far it seems like we're winning. So my lack of skill gave us the necessary boost.
I just feel bad for the people that are watching and they're like, oh, you
Right,
the guys, you're the ones who
Yeah.
suck. You're the ones who
you were
keep
the
joining,
guys who
who don't know what you're doing. I thought it was kids this whole time. It's like, unfortunately.
The grown adults.
Yeah, it's grown adults. It's Das Bros!
It's Das Bros.
It's like, we tried. I'm sorry.
Right.
I've carried this rage since I
Uh.
was born, centuries ago.
Yeah, I like the voice acting too in this game. I like the Spider-Man. I don't know if it's the same voice actor as the games that we played from the PlayStation 5, but I do
Yeah.
like the voice acting.
Well, so far I've only paid attention. Now that you mentioned that, I haven't paid attention to the voice acting. But now that you mentioned it, the only voice acting that I'm getting out of my guy is just a bunch of grunting.
Oh, are you
So
Groot?
that being said, I am the thing,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and I will say his grunting sounds pretty legit.
Pretty
Sounds like the thing.
intense.
It's pretty
Sounds-
intense. It makes me
sounds
feel
like
like the character.
Sounds
Oh,
like
the thing with the actual Fantastic Four outfit. I am the shirtless thing. You fight without the pants, I fight without the shirt.
fight fair.
Fight fair. Did we win? Did we find victory?
We
Oh,
were
defeat!
defeated.
I thought we were winning the whole time. Whoa! That's how good I am at this game.
Who that?
I
Oh,
can't
that's
tell
the
the
invisible
difference.
woman? Oh yeah, I could so tell that it's the Invisible Woman. 100%. I can tell
Well.
by her powers.
Oh, we did pretty good. Placed second place. Not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad.
Not bad.
Well, we'll get a. I guess I'll have a better in-depth
Understanding.
review and understanding of this game after playing it maybe a few times for myself, where I could really understand the characters. So far as a game, it's not a mindless game. You need to have a certain amount of skill, at least understanding of your players,
I'm not
to be able to really be effective in this game. It's not. It's not a mindless game.
Yeah. Well, I'll try the thing because someone's requesting
Who needs four when you got one right?
something like
But
that.
anyways, movie news. We got some movie news. Got a couple
Movie
trailers. Nothing too crazy, nothing too deep, but we do have a trailer that came out for a movie that I'm really excited for. We got Predator Badlands. Did you get a chance to see the Predator Badlands trailer?
Life was easier before all this.
Yeah, I really like the fact that I think they heard us. The art doesn't look that bad, or I don't know if I just got used to it. But do you feel like you know how the Predator's base looks like all plasticky?
Yeah.
I kind
Yeah,
of
look.
5, 4, 3.
Like
I
a
did like that
costume.
it's like
Like a guy with just a mask on, a regular dude.
Them from securing the mission area.
yeah, play some the music mask off. Put my mask off. But yeah, are you excited for it? I actually, I do see that it's a different tone that they're going for, right?
Yeah.
The tone
So-
isn't like scary horror. The tone I'm getting is very
It's an action adventure film is what I'm getting out of it. I'm really excited for it. It is a different take on the Predator from what we've seen. So, which is interesting. Most of the few trailers or the movies that we've had from the Predator, they've all been a mystery guy, a mystery alien plane crash down. Sometimes they sneak up, sometimes they've already been there. And then they're out to kill somebody. We've had a couple movies where it was like, what was it, surprise, we don't know what's going on, but we're getting attacked by somebody. And others where the Predator is out to attack, out to be a predator. And this is the first movie that I feel is we're getting an insight to the Predators, more the Predator, like the Predator. I keep saying the Predator. I wish they had like a name so I could get a. I wish they had a name for their clan so I could explain it better. But I'll call them the Clan P. We're getting more insight into the clans, just the way they work, the way they work, the way they are. It seems like in the trailer you do see we're following a predator who's out in an adventure to this planet, which is the most dangerous planet, and he's out to attack this monster who is the baddest of the baddest. And I think he's going to try to attack this animal or this beast, whatever it is, this monster, to earn his stripes. So I do like that. We do see how the predators are gonna earn their stripes, so following the adventure of them. They're not attacking humans, and in this case, he's no longer the predator; he is the prey, and as so said in the trailer. So I'm excited. It also has the other main character in this is what is that thing from the Alien movies? Not a cyborg, but the
Android?
robot, the android. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So they have an android. The guy has an android for a backpack, and it seems like that's exciting. It's tying into the alien world, so it's no longer like, oh, this was just a little man. I keep killing these Lokis. Who is the real Loki?
the Viva the Vida Loki. Yeah, I kind of do like that they're exploring the mythos.
Yeah.
I will say that I am
That's
a
good.
little,
That's good. That's good.
a little, it is a big diversion again, because I feel like the last time that they tried to change the, kind of like what the Predator was, is they try to make it into a comedy. I don't know if you've seen the comedy one with Michael Pugh, I think was his name. Oh, with Keegan Pugh.
No. Oh, which one? The last. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the last
one where it was like a group of. They were war criminals. I don't know if they were criminals, but yeah. Actually, just recently seen that movie. Not too recently, because I always don't remember much of it. But yeah, I did watch it. It was this regular Predator versus bigger Predator.
Yeah, it was Terminator, pretty much. If it was, no, not really. It's like I was gonna say Terminator if it was a comedy, but I think that's the Terminators now. It's like Ice to See You. Like that's we don't get a lot of that anymore.
I mean,
But that's what I was. There was a rumor that Dutch, which is, you know, Arnold was gonna show up, and I was like, oh man, if that happens, that'd be pretty awesome. But
for the Predator.
yeah, as an old disgruntled guy who's like, I killed these before, you know, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think so. He did
But-
show up in the Predator Killer of Killers movie, but he showed up as a frozen guy in one of those cryogenic chambers.
Oh,
I don't know if
really?
it's cryogenic, but he was definitely in the chamber and he was frozen, so I guess it was. But they're saving them or collecting them as trophies. That's why I don't know. If they're collecting them as trophies, then it's not one of those cryogenic chambers. But
Yeah. But
He
to
did
go on
show
a
up.
little side tangent, right? To kind of talk about someone who's OP. I don't know much about this character, but my introduction to this character was the same. You know how the collector collects a whole bunch of relics, like
Yes.
from Guardians of the Galaxy? There's
He
another guy
collects
who does
collections?
that, yeah, with superheroes. He has like Captain America's shield, he has the Infinity Gauntlet, he has Thor's hammer, and it's the old Hulk. So his name starts with an M. I forget his name. Mephisto? No, not Mephisto. Something.
in the Marvel.
Yeah, in the Marvel universe, and he's
Marvel
like that.
universe?
Yeah, and it's Hulk from the future. And the Hulk is like, "What?" He's like, "Yes, this is gonna be you. You're gonna be the dude who outlives everybody, and you just start collecting people's memorabilia." And I think he's like a villain. Can you imagine that your future self is your villain?
That's interesting.
Gosh.
That'd be crazy. But I am excited for this Predator movie. I feel like they're finally doing him justice, doing the Predators justice. Well, that sounds weird, but they're finally doing the Predators justice. It's had a collection of a bunch of bad movies, and people keep wanting to watch them, and I feel like because there's a lot of potential to them, and I think there's something about just a silent killer who's just a Terminator who just can show up, run and gun and take things out with skill, and I think people like that. Efficiency. That's why I think people like the John Wick. There's something about your Terminators, your John Wicks, your Predators that I feel brings people to want to see them. And it's just been a collection of bad movies that's unfortunately ruined a little bit of the Predator movie-wise, but I feel like this is their opportunity to right the wrongs. Although I will say, the movie Prey was very good. I did enjoy it a lot. I thought that movie
I heard that one
was pretty good.
But
And
that's
for
not
those
to
who haven't seen
say.
it, highly recommend.
Yeah, that's not to say that Predator doesn't have very good stories. Like, there is a very good stories out there. I think I explained one of the comic stories of the Predator. Like, you
Yes.
have Batman versus Predator, which I don't think is gonna happen because it's
Oh no.
Disney
oh, no.
owns Predator, and you know, their competitor owns Batman.
Never say never. There might be some changes in the future. Who knows? I'd love to live for that day. See,
I mean,
a Batman vs Predator. But,
heck yeah. Talking
yes,
about
for now,
Marvel,
let's make some good movies first, and then
yeah,
let's bring them into the Batman.
bring him to the Batman.
But and then we did get another trailer for another movie, Frankenstein.
What?
Another universe of
Is it a
dark-
Monster Mash kind of a thing?
That's what no, it's definitely not. It's a standalone movie of just Frankenstein. I don't know if this connects with the Dark Universe. I don't know if this will revive the Dark Universe that they were trying to create, but it does look good. We got the director, Guillermo del Toro. Those who don't know, he's the guy who made Pan's Labyrinth, and also
Shape
he
of
did,
Water.
yes, The Shape of Water. He also did the Hellboy.
Yes.
And
no.
so he is a creative guy. Yeah, I like him. He has that kind of not style, but he's got that Sam Raimi type of I'm gonna bring you into a universe type of guy. This is a different world. So, which gets me very excited. Also, we have Oscar Isaac, which is the guy from Moonlight.
Moon
Most
Knight.
recently known from Moonlight and other things, but he's playing as Mr. Frankenstein, the guy who makes his child, Frankenstein Jr.
Yeah. Frankenstein's monster.
I
called
do like it. I do like this idea. I don't know if it's gonna bring back the Dark Universe, but if this movie is good, I think it might create something. It might create something.
Yeah,
we
'cause
got a couple people in there.
these people are too iconic to let them rest, you know. Because I think
Of course.
we got what was it? Which one was
We
the one
got
that we got?
Wolfman.
Yeah, we got Wolfman.
That's in
we
the
got
Dark
Dracula.
Universe. We got Dracula, which was
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't like, or I don't know what the idea was behind Dracula Untold. Maybe it just
Yeah.
didn't do good in the box office. Maybe it wasn't a good movie, and maybe
I
I'm just
liked
such a
it.
fan of the actor. But yeah, I agree. I also really liked it. I thought it was a fun movie, very fun movie. It's made those the way they end the movies where they force a sequel, and maybe people don't like that. The same way where they do a
30 seconds. Stay strong.
let's call this a part one, and then when you call a movie a part one, I think it pushes people away from wanting to see the movie, 'cause, part one, part two, then it's not gonna end, it's not gonna give me the whole story, or who knows, but I think it definitely does something to the box office, so. But I don't know, I like Dracula Untold, so hopefully this does good, and this creates a Dark Universe, creates a new trajectory of let's make some monster movies, let's make Wolfman, let's make... I'm not
That
too
way-
excited for an Invisible Man, I'll be honest with you.
What? You didn't see the new Invisible Man? Everybody's like, dude, if this is what you guys are gonna do, this is awesome.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it was pretty good. I will say it was pretty good. I guess I would just be more excited for like a Wolfman before. Although I don't know, there's been 2 wolf movies that came out this year, or within last year and this year, and I wasn't a big fan of both of them, of either of them. There was one that was really good. It was a movie, I didn't see it, but I heard it was really good. It was this guy who is transforming into a wolf, and his family sees this guy transform into a wolf, and it's the perspective of that guy that's turned into a wolf. So that's pretty interesting, very good concept. And then there was one where wolves come out when there's a moon, and then you gotta defend your home and be careful. So, and it was just a bad movie, bad acting, bad script, just bad. So, I hope this
Yeah.
Frankenstein movie creates a good. I hope it restarts the Dark Universe.
I think
Like,
it's bleeding potential for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I were to make it a movie or so, like if I were the Joss Whedon, I mean the dude who is like, not Joss Whedon, I guess, whatever. But I mean the, what do you call it, the Michael Feige, or whatever.
The Kevin Feige of the
Kevin Feige
of the
Dark
universe. The
Yeah,
black ones.
man. When I bring the Mummy back, you have to bring back
Oh, the
Brendan
Mummy would be
Fraser.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, Brendan Fraser doesn't look like Brendan Fraser no more, man.
No, dude,
Yeah,
he
dude.
looks amazing. Yeah, there's
I
this
would
new.
have to see him.
There's this
Last
new
I checked, he
movie.
looked like the whale.
He's
the movie,
not, he
that
doesn't
is.
look like the whale anymore, dude. There's this movie, and I'm gonna tell you. So okay, so you introduced a movie I didn't know. So I'm gonna introduce a movie that you probably haven't heard of. But there's a movie where he's an actor, and he goes to like a place. It looks like Japan or some Oriental type place where it's like
Yeah.
of Asian ascent.
Yeah.
And he's promised a job, and he's like, well, what job do you want to hire me for? And he's like, I want to offer you a role of a lifetime. I want you to, we're in the emotion business. And the guy's like, what? He's like, I want you to be what these people want you to be. And he's like, okay. He's like, I'm just an actor. And he's like, that's exactly what we want you to do. Act the part. So there's this part where there's a family that hires him, and they're like, hey, we need you to act like you're this girl's father. And the guy's like, what? But in real life, so he goes to the little girl, and says, I am your father. And then she's like, I hate you! And he has to act as the husband. And he's trying to do this emotion thing. And it looks like such an emotional roller coaster where it might be just like the whale, but this guy looks amazing. Like he looks like he can be in the Mummy. He could
So
be
you tell
O'Connell.
me, watch this movie to see how amazing he looks?
Dude, his acting, I love this guy's
Or
acting.
because it's a good movie?
Yeah, because it's such a good premise. Like,
Yeah.
you don't like the premise?
Yeah. Of course I like the premise.
Of course
Sounds
you
like
like the
a good
premise.
movie. If you say so, I say capiche.
Capisci, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I honestly think it's kind of cool to see him again and such. I did miss him big time.
I do want to see him.
The
see him
movie I saw, and I saw this with I guess we wouldn't call her a bro. It's our sister bro. She
A bro
there's
is a
this-
bro.
Yeah, she.
Whether you're a girl bro or a guy bro, a bro is a bro.
Yeah, so our mutual bro, so we saw this movie called Inkheart, where he has a
Yeah.
silver tongue,
No. Yes. Correct.
and anything he says comes true. That
Which was
Like, I
also a
just-
bad movie that I liked.
I like it too. Yeah,
Yeah,
And that's the
we
thing.
tend to like bad movies.
I just like creative movies where you
I
you
agree.
got Andy Serkis who's like, oh, duct tape. This thing's incredible. You can use this for anything. And it's like he's like.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if I was in the olden times and I was introduced to duct tape, I would think like, wow, this is amazing. I want duct tape. Like, we gotta bring this back.
This works for everything.
This works for everything. And he's
for
like, I could
everything.
solve everything with duct tape. And it's just awesome because it's like, yeah, I mean,
It's
technically,
that's not that far off, man.
yeah, because he's like,
Pretty
tie them
sweet.
up with what? We don't have no rope. That duct tape. And so it's like, shut the door. Like, and then they use duct tape for everything. I just like how charming
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And that's one thing you don't see with actors, at least from what I get is, you know, Brandon is very, very charming.
So
Like-
you would want him to come back in an action film or more of a acting role? What kind of? Well, I think he would be too old anyways to do action. So
No, man, we saw John Wick do his thing. He's like,
Yeah, well,
almost
yeah, I mean,
pushing 60s.
well, yeah,
He's
you
pretty
just
cool, dude. You got Clint
he's
Eastwood.
looked
does
the same since
same
he's
thing.
been since he's 20.
Yeah. Like how he was with Georgia the
He's gonna
Jungle.
do it till he's 90.
Yeah, till he's 90. But yeah, with him, I would see anything that he's in, because he's that awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I like. Yeah, he's a charming guy. He's
I
got the
say-
good acting.
If I were to see him in a role, like, oh man, I wish they replaced this actor with him, I would 100% say Tropic Thunder. He would have done Matthew McConaughey's role pretty cool. He'd be
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
oh, you want your TiVo? I got your TiVo. I think he would be a great agent.
Yeah.
Because
They
he
need to
plays
bring
the
back
sincere,
Yeah.
role so well. Like the whole "Hey, I'm sorry" or so. I think he plays that really well.
So you would want him to reprise his role as his role that he had in the movie The Mummy if they bring back, which that would be really good. I think that would make some money.
Heroes could
Oh,
make
yeah.
all the difference.
But do you think that those universes would work? You do have your Frankenstein, you do have the Mummy guy. Do you think they need to connect, or you think maybe it's better they just stay separately?
I would 100% play them off
I'm the Punisher.
their own
And then
movie.
do like a big Avengers.
Yeah, because that's what the Avengers did. It's like Iron Man's like, this is its own movie, right?
Yeah.
And you have to go all the way to the end credits to actually have it be like, oh, this is a tease for the next movie. But all of those movies didn't really connect. Like
But
even
then you would need to have them have a mutual bad guy or a mutual villain.
yeah, and I think
Because that's what worked for Marvel. Individual movies, but collected villain.
well, what I saw that bite them in the butt was that they saw Loki and they're like, oh man, this guy's too good to just kill off.
Use
we
as
need-
a villain, yeah.
Yeah, we need him more in everything almost. And so how many times that they had him and didn't kill him off, and I feel like that was something that they, like all the people were like, hey, you gotta kill these people off. Like I was hearing this movie fight on Age of Ultron from back in the day, and they're like, oh, they thought that Black Widow was gonna be killed off at that time and such, and so
Yeah.
I mean, I really feel like it would be kind of cool to see stakes. And Age of Ultron, the spoilers. I mean, yeah, you got Quicksilver that fast.
Yeah, spoilers for a movie that came out like 10 years ago. But
Yeah.
I think I would prefer if we bring back the Dark Universe. I think it would be interesting if we have them kill each other instead of work with each other.
Oh yeah,
That,
100%.
I think that would be very interesting.
So what I think would be cool, right? So like if I was Kevin Feige again, you know,
Kevin Feige of the Dark Universe.
So yeah, have the Mummy, have have all these films not feature the heroes at all. Feature them at their worst, like pretty much.
Yeah. Well, the
The
heroes
Invisible-
would be the humans,
Yeah, I know, but
the guys that die.
like make them like a horror, make them like really bad. Like oh
Yes.
dang, these are like
Agreed.
horrible monsters.
Horrors movies.
And then the Avengers part would be like, oh, here's the heroes trying to attack these bad guys. So then that's when you do show Brandon Fraser and all these other people, like whoever you hire to be like the heroes, and then you have them do their thing. But you have the villains take center stage on the individual movies,
I'm not done yet.
have
Yep.
it be one-offs. But then the
Yep.
twist is like, oh look, all of them are coming together.
And different
And-
eras, that'd be good.
Yeah, and these heroes are trying to, you know, like trying to do their best to attack. I mean, try to put them at rest. So it's like, hey, Frankenstein has been a bad guy since the 20s, and just have like a timepiece thing, and that's the cool thing about these villains is that, hey,
He comes out
these-
every 10 years. We need to kill him.
yeah, like these horror films, you can make them like, oh look, this is a 1920s noir horror film with, like you can make it like Seven, and it's the Invisible Man, and they're thinking, oh,
Yeah.
this is like a legit dude that we have to go and get.
This might be Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, it might be the new Jack
Who
the
is
Ripper
this?
or
Who
whatever.
is this guy?
And
He's
then have
actually
like
invisible.
a motif where he's like, oh, maybe it's revenge. He's trying to get all the people that messed him up, did this experiment, or things like that. And then it's really cool because then the heroes, the villains, take center stage. Or hey, this is Wolfman. Wolfman's like the Fly, where someone slowly losing their, like, you know, pretty much their sanity as they go, and the hunger is getting to them, and have it be like Venom, where it's like, oh, we should feed, and it's like, no, we can't. And then have that little fight, the internal
Yeah.
fight, you know.
It's good ideas, man.
Yeah, and just have them be.
You see this idea guy?
Yeah,
We should make
idea
films. We should be consultants. We
consultants.
should be movie. Well, I'll be your agent. Yeah, I'll be the guy that
Imagine
hypes
that,
up
that's
your
the top of
ideas.
my brain. Imagine if I had a team.
These guys, good idea guy. Use this
Top of my
idea
brain,
guy.
Top of my brain. Yeah,
That would
so
be my job.
yeah, he's like, hey, listen to him. That's all you got.
You
to
heard?
say.
You heard him?
You heard him?
You heard what he said?
You got that?
You heard that, right?
You
You got
sure?
it? Yeah, that's my
Hey,
job.
pen and paper, pen and paper.
Some would argue the hardest job. It takes a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
But yeah, you heard that. You got it. Yeah, excited for the Frankenstein. It does have potential to revive. Which, if that's their goal, then they might fail. But if that's not their goal, and they just focus on making a good film, then they will most definitely revive the Dark Universe.
And you know what's insane, right? If you do like Blumhouse, like, hey Blumhouse, we want you to do these. They're low
Make them
risk,
scary, man.
low risk, high reward. Yeah, like
Yeah.
hey, low budget, all that good stuff. It's a timepiece. We can be a little creative. We're allotted that and such. And whatever villains do not hit right, whatever monsters don't hit right, like hey, the Loch Ness monster didn't hit right, don't add it to the
Yeah.
Avengers type hero thing.
Yeah,
But the
exactly.
cres-
Yeah, don't force it.
yeah, but
So
the
we're-
crescendo
yeah.
should be 100% the heroes are like, hey, I was following this guy since this time period. Like imagine Van Helsing. It's like, hey, I traveled from the past to get Wolfman out. Oh, or better yet, you remember that Marvel film that you told me to see, the black and white one?
Yeah, the Wolfman.
Yeah, was it By Blood or so? What was it called?
Wolfman. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really good film, and it was like,
Very
hey,
good. Very good.
Yeah,
It was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. They have the colored version of it. I wasn't able to see it, but they did bring it. They did make it in color. So that was really. That was a pretty fun film. I think the only issue, or one of the issues that the Dark Universe has, is they are very limited in the characters they have. They really don't have many. The Dark
that's-
Universe is really limited, so
but that's the
which
beauty
yeah.
about it, because it's like these monsters are like a plague in the sense where it's like, hey, Dracula, it made vampires, you know. Wolfman, when
Yeah,
he bites
okay, I
you,
see-
there's
I see
more
what you're
wolves.
saying.
So
Yeah.
it's like, hey, because
And
of the main
Frankenstein's
dudes,
monsters having children everywhere.
yeah, it's like the bride and all that stuff. So
This guy is a hoe.
he all over the place.
He all
Mickey
over the
Face.
place.
He owes money. Yeah, but he's like, oh no, I gotta go.
Yeah, he's He's a problem to society. No, I don't care about society. He owe me money.
You owe me money, yeah.
He owe me money.
How am I gonna raise this child?
Who cares
By
about
myself.
society?
I adopted him, man. Yeah, I need restitutions. But I think that's what's awesome about these characters is that, yeah. And I feel like that'd be a good twist. It's like, oh, we finally destroyed, like, Dracula. And it's like, no, Dracula wasn't the main dude.
Yeah, he's actually the one that got bitten. He's not the biter.
I don't know if you remember another bad film that people like. I mean, don't like, but I definitely do. It's called The League of
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Extraordinary. Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun film. I tried rewatching it one day and I cut it off. I don't really remember it that much, but I do remember when I was young and I saw it. It was fun. It was a fun movie. It was pretty much a small, the way I would explain it to somebody, considering I don't remember it at all, it's like the Avengers, but poor quality. And well, that's pretty much what it was, right? The monster universe, but it's like the monsters, something like that.
Yeah, because you got Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
I love that actor. That actor was pretty cool. Then you got a cool, like, I'm assuming, so I apologize if I assume wrong. There's like this Indian guy with 2 swords that was like complete badass. That had like the most awesome car that you
Yeah,
can see.
I do remember the car. Yep.
And I think what else? You also got the son of who plays Sean Connery, and Sean Connery himself. I think Sean Connery said no to the Lord of the Rings to be in that movie.
That's what I do remember. I think it was Mr. Sunday who spoke about they spoke about it briefly, and I remember, if I don't remember incorrectly, he turned down a good movie to make a bad movie.
Jeez.
And yeah, it bit him in the ass, but I enjoyed it. I don't know, it was too long ago, so I don't know how the time was, how the era was, how people would have reacted to a movie like that in that time, but I do remember when I saw it, it was so different and so fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. But keep in mind, I am somebody who also likes I have really bad taste, so.
Yeah,
This movie.
there's another
It's a
Guillermo del Toro
shock.
movie. It's called The Crimson Peak. Like, I like that movie, but not a lot of people did. So,
I don't remember the Crimson Peak.
so this is Tom Hiddleston, Loki Prime, right? And
Oh,
they're like,
yes, this
"Oh."
is a newer film. I haven't seen it.
No, it's not newer. It's a couple years.
Yeah, what I pronounced was newer. What I
it gonna
meant
mean? Yeah.
was older.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I
It's
haven't
old
seen
to
it.
some, new to me.
New to me, but I do remember wanting to watch it. Never watched it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's very stylish. Very, very stylish indeed. So, I think,
Which is what I want from directors, from these people who make films. I want movies to have a different flair.
yeah.
What I enjoy about the Sam Raimi, the Guillermo del Toro, regardless of the movies are probably not that good. I like seeing these different styles. That's why I was really excited for Doctor Strange with the Sam Raimi coming back, but I don't think he had that much of a creative control, so the movie wasn't all that. I think it was great. I just don't think it was as good as it could be. But very, very excited for Frankenstein.
Yeah. I wish that they
High hopes.
relinquish the control that they want to have, because I mean, Ant-Man wouldn't be what Ant-Man was if it wasn't for Edgar Wright doing his bit. So and I don't know if, like, I think you've seen Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah.
and Baby Driver. Like his style is so
movies.
unique. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah, very good guy. Very good film. Very fun film.
fun. And that's the thing that I do like is, hey, fun. You gotta add the
Yeah.
But do you
It's the movies where you feel like this is bros just having fun type of films that are the best type of films.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing is like, hey, this is gonna be a heist movie with a superhero. Which
Yeah.
is like, that's fun. Heck yeah.
You can't go wrong with that premise.
No, imagine that. It's like, hey, this is a prison escape film with Captain America, and you're like, what? I want to see that. Like, oh yeah, he's trying to break out Bucky, but he has to do like almost a Squid Game type of thing. That's what I thought originally the Thunderbolts was gonna be when I saw it. I'm like, oh okay, so this is gonna be like them trying to escape this thing, and then they escape it in like 20 minutes of the film, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess.
That wouldn't have been a good concept. Death Trap with superheroes in there.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I want to see why they are who they are. It's not because of the prestige or just because they are in a Marvel film. It's because these characters, you know, they deserve their slap because of who they are. Kind of like James Bond. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I like this James Bond because of how smart or clever he was, or how he played his cards right, or how he had to handle the situation, things
Yeah.
like that. So,
Pretty sure those are
um,
bad guys.
but yeah, I just want to see character. I want to see character. But yeah.
Speaking of character, we do have also Peacemaker coming up. It's coming up August the 21st. It has its premiere. The next live adaptation to the DC universe that we're getting. And I remember Peacemaker 1 was a very fun show. Rated R. It was very different. It's following John Cena, which I have become a huge fan of as an actor and as a person. I don't really know him, so unless he does something bad, I'm also with the Mr. Sunday vibes, where they're good until they do something bad, then we never like them. But
Yeah.
so far he seems like a very good guy, man. I don't know if that makes me like the Peacemaker more, or I did like the Peacemaker one. Very different.
So,
I,
cause you don't see wrestling, right?
no, I don't
Okay.
see wrestling.
So I'm gonna tell you something that he did in wrestling, right? Which is pretty awesome. So his brand is very safe in the sense where he plays the good guy. And pretty much in wrestling. So wrestling has two types of modes. Like, hey, this is the good guys, and then there's bad guys. So that way, people like to be booed in wrestling that are bad guys, and they actually kind of like live off of the villainy and being scummy and such. Like, oh, I did an illegal
nice.
blow, and that way
Oh,
the
I know.
heroes who play the, like, you know, John Cena or so, you're like, oh yeah, I can't wait to have this guy beat
I
this
thought they were
dude
just
up.
douches. You mean
Yeah,
to tell me they've
because
been douches
to
on
teach-
purpose the whole time?
Yeah, whole time.
Oh
Whole
wow.
time. All planned. But it's good theater.
Yeah.
Why? Because it there's a story. They play it off. It's like Broadway. But on the
Yeah. I will
And so-
say, although it is fake, it's also not fake. Because I don't think it is
Give them another inch.
fun,
Or else.
the
So
moves that they do.
I would say things are predetermined, so that I won't dispute. But the showmanship, the stunts that are performed, that is not fake. Like, that's legit. Sure,
Yeah.
some of them do like ham it up like, oh, I'm hurt, just like a John Wick, like, oh, I just got shot in the face and all that. Oh, I just got punched in the face. But the actual act, like doing the stunt work and all that stuff, it's legit. So, reason why I brought this up is that, yeah, John Cena has a very clean cut Boy Scout kind of like reputation. All of a sudden, he became evil. He became one of the bad guys. So he's
John
like,
Cena?
yeah. So he kind of broke down. He's like, oh, I'm sick and tired of all this. Like, he was pretty much saying that, like, hey, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of always playing by the rules and all that stuff. And one of the kids had his shirt and said, yeah, but I'm your biggest fan. Kind of a vibe. And the guy's like,
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of all you guys grumbling, especially that kid right there. And you can see how the kid, wearing his outfit, like wearing his like John Cena stuff and all that, he just started crying because he's like, what? Because he started bashing people.
Yeah.
So he turned
Sucks
bad,
for
and
the
everybody's like, oh, dude, this is awesome. Like, I'm glad that you're doing this because I think he's retiring after this year on wrestling. So he's doing it with a bang. And I think recently there was a match that was done to conclude his tenure on wrestling. But all in all, just to say that he does
30 seconds
awesome
before you attack.
moves.
Get ready.
Awesome moves. Good investments. But he's also
He's,
super funny.
Yeah, he plays a really good idiot, funny guy.
Yeah.
And that's what, I don't know if that's what Peacemaker, the character, is in the comic books, but that's... Have you seen Peacemaker the first season?
The battle
I have seen clips.
Oh no, dude, you have to watch it. It's very fun. I will say, just warning to the fans out there that haven't seen it, the first episode does have an explicit scene in it. But outside of that scene, and it's the only time it does have a scene like that, I'm pretty sure it's to set the tone of what type of TV show it's gonna be. But it's very fun, and there's this character in there. I forgot what his name was, but he's his best friend. I wouldn't say his best friend, but or maybe he is in the show. I should probably re-see the first season. But it's a very fun show. It's unlike any TV show you've seen that deals with superheroes, and it's a completely different vibe. So I would recommend it, highly recommend it, especially with season 2 coming up. And a lot of people don't know what's going to be canon to the new DC universe, but I do know James Gunn wants to bring back some things, and he wants to keep a lot of the things that worked for the original. He doesn't want to just revamp and restart the
whole
DC,
thing.
the whole DCU.
He's picking.
He
and
wants a
choosing.
couple things, yeah, and I think he's going to use Peacemaker as the
launch
explanation to
Yeah.
who is canon and who isn't. So we'll talk more about that with the DC versus Marvel segment, but just a quick example to it. I'm sure Blue Beetle is one of the people he wants to bring back to
Oh, really? Blue Beetle?
and keep. Yeah, which I am all for. I also know that movie didn't do good at all, but that was a great movie. More for the Mexican viewers, it was a lot of good callbacks to the Mexican game. But pretty good film. So Peacemaker season 2. If you haven't seen season 1, I recommend seeing season 1. If you, it's on HBO, so definitely watch it. But that's DC. Now to Marvel though, we do got some Marvel news, specifically a teaser which got a lot of people excited for. We do got the Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser that came out,
Oh yeah,
which
the new suit.
yeah, it highlights the new suit. It highlights the jumping Spider-Man getting ready for battle, or maybe just testing out his new suit, testing out his new boots. But very, very excited. It seems like it's gonna be fun. Now,
Yeah.
I know you,
Mhm.
when Infinity
know
War
me.
was coming out, that you were avoiding trailers and everything for spoilers. Are you also gonna be avoiding that for Spider-Man, or?
I definitely try. I try. I already got one, and I don't know if you want me to share it here
But we
tonight.
do have a commitment now with our viewers. This is
Okay.
now what we do. So,
They are.
but I don't want to interrupt the way you feel about it. Is avoiding certain spoilers and things, but for the commitment to our viewers, we may have to talk about it. It might
Okay.
have to be something we might have to get involved in. Now, if you don't want to, then we could just skip this segment.
No, no, we'll talk about it. So, one thing I did see was that they're gonna have Scorpion be one of the
Yes.
villains,
One
but not
of,
the main villain.
yep.
So,
So it's interesting how they're trying to keep it ground level, yet they're also gonna incorporate a lot of people. So it seems there is not confirmed, but there is as close as confirmed can be to a lock on a couple characters. We do have we have a post from Scorpion, and it with this or the actor playing Scorpion with the Scorpion tattoo, and it seems like he is most definitely confirmed to be part of this brand new day. We also have the Punisher, which we spoke about previously, also joining Spider-Man. And in new news, we do have the Hulk, Bruce Banner as the Hulk coming into Spider-Man. Now, who knows if this is going to be just to tie it in, to help tie in, or if we're probably going to finally see a Hulk versus Spider-Man, which that would be exciting. And we also have, which might be the biggest spoiler to you, and if you don't, this is probably going to be the biggest spoiler, but it might excite you. Do it.
do it.
I said do it. We do have a picture of a tank. Now, most of this information comes from, and a quick shout out to the YouTube channel, New Rockstars. So he did spot out an emblem on one of the tanks, and the emblem seems to be part of a gang that is affiliated with Mr. Negative. So
Ooh,
it
they're gonna go
seems
that
like,
route.
yes, it seems like we're gonna potentially see Mr. Negative pop out in the scenery. And the last bit of information on it is we do have an actor called the Red. Well, I call her the redhead girl because she is a redheaded actress, or at least she is going to portray a redheaded actress. And there is no confirmation as to who she's going to play. So she could definitely be the Mary Jane that we know from the comic books. Or, which I don't know, that might be a little confusing considering there is an MJ in this universe, but not a Mary Jane in this universe. And, or, who knows, she might be
Right heroes could make all the difference.
Spider Girl guy, bro. So, we don't know who she's gonna be yet. And, I don't know, she might come out when there's an official trailer or an official teaser trailer. But, yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day, very exciting. Might come out next year, might come out 2027. I think it's 2027, or I think it's next year because then they also have the Avengers movies coming up. So, so there is that bit of news. Now, you know, Mr. Negative,
Who'll be coming?
does this worry you at all about potentially Sony? Well, they haven't really. I don't know. What do you think about this Sony taking on Spider-Man with Marvel's help and having all these characters? You think it's still gonna be ground level?
I mean, for me,
The battle starts
like,
in
I feel like
5,
there's just, I don't know what agreement they have that, hey, you're not allowed to use this character or compete with this character, so maybe that's why they didn't do the whole Andrew Garfield or the Raimi
You need to
like
slow down.
sorry, Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. So I don't know what they did have, but I was kind of hoping for that Sony to introduce the villains, kind of like how I was saying about the MonsterVerse. Like, hey, introduce the villains. So that way, when we see them in Spider-Man, it's like, oh dang, all right. But I mean, I feel like it's like there's no payoff with Sony using these villains. I think that's why they wanted to use what was it? The one that we saw together, which it was the hunter. I forget his name. Starts with a K. Craven. There you go, Craven. The
Craven.
hunter. I don't know if they're trying to have him be the anti-hero or so.
I think that movie did so poorly that it was where he is a Spider-Man villain, but it was the way they created it was so separate to what. Separate in the sense that they had nothing really attaching it to the Spider-Man universe. That I don't think they're gonna use him at all. I honestly, if anything, I think they ruined their chances of using Craven.
Yeah, I think every villain that they use was ruined for them, for Marvel to use it and whatever they wanted to do, because that's sad about it. It's like, oh, we don't want to really use Venom because it's competing with Tom Hardy's Venom and such. I don't want to use Craven or the Chameleon because they kind of already messed that up. And
unless they wait a little
it'll get
bit,
to the point where it's repetitive, you know.
They could definitely wait a little bit and use them. I think they could wait maybe a few years and they could potentially use Craven. People will forget about Craven. Venom, I don't think so. I think it's either you use Tom Hardy or you don't for Venom. But maybe Craven still has potential to be used. You just have to give it maybe like a year or two for people to forget how bad the movie was. I would still like to use that character though. I would still like to use the guy that played Craven, or at least recast him, have him do something else. I think he would be great in either DC or Marvel. My question though is, well, I guess we could talk about it in our DC versus Marvel, but just, maybe it doesn't matter. But the question is, how do you feel about DC actors or Marvel actors playing in DC movies, or you think it might be too confusing for some people?
No, I think
in the way that there's two Batman.
With that, I mean, it does, like, there's pros and cons. Like, hey, we could do Infinity Crisis. It's kind of like an Avengers level thing. You have Patterson, and then you have whoever they want to choose. I think they want to choose that Alan guy from Jack Reacher. So it's like, hey, yeah, we have several different iterations of Batman do this thing. And so I think that's pretty cool. But right now the vibe is, oh, the actor is attached to this character versus the character itself.
Okay.
So I do see how that's like that's what's shooting them on the foot, is that they're thinking of the actors rather than the character itself.
The characters, yeah.
It's like, and Raimi is, I mean, I love his Spider-Man, but he kind of did the same thing where he's like, yeah, I don't think this Spider-Man's smart enough to make web shooters, so let's make them organic. And,
wow, yeah.
And I mean, it's like, wow, you just OP'd him, like, cool, you overpowered Spider-Man, never needed web cartridges, because that puts him in so many pickles. It's like, oh man, I'm out of webs.
And speaking of which, another part of the costume or his suit is he does go back to the very thick web shooter, so that might play into a little bit of the Brand New Day and him running out of the webbers. So
yeah, I think the web shooters and all that stuff was really cool with Stark helping him out.
Yeah.
And you also see this with other heroes too, like I think Captain America had a cool magnetized shield in Age of Ultron that was never used again. And then
Yeah.
like I think it's kind of cool because he's like, all right, let's upgrade you guys up. Let's go ahead and do this, and he did that with with Endgame. It's like, all right, let's upgrade you guys up to all have Ant-Man suits. But it will be nice to see him more grounded, where it's like, oh crap, my web shooters. Because I feel like Homecoming is still the best Spider-Man for Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Third one is like Captain America Civil War. It's like, oh, can't really say that's a Captain America film if you have all the whole Avengers, you know.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't count Far From Home as a standalone Spider-Man movie.
Interesting. Well, they could. I don't think there with a lot of characters lined up is going to be a ground level Spider-Man, but although I do, well, I don't think it's going to be that difficult. You don't have a lot of new characters, and we did see James Gunn use his Superman, and it felt more grounded. It didn't feel like, even though he introduced a ton of characters, but it didn't feel like a movie that was a world that dealt with the whole world. So that did feel like a more grounded Superman type of movie, where the Man of Steel felt like, yo, this is a world catastrophe. This is if I don't solve this problem, the world might end. Which, even though the Superman had that conflict in it, but it didn't. My point is, with the amount of characters that James Gunn used,
Yeah.
he was still able to make a grounded movie. So, and which was my little just question on this Spider-Man. They want to keep it grounded, which I think, and I feel a lot of people agree, which is the way to go with Spider-Man. And introducing a lot of characters would take it outside of the grounded formula, but I don't think so. Now that I thought about it, I don't think so. After my thoughts have concluded, I don't think so. Yeah, who knows?
Well,
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Excited for the official trailer to pop out someday, soon.
In a brand new day.
And a brand new day.
Yeah.
Latest thing for news, the last thing we're going to talk about. Next week we'll talk more news, just keeping it kind of short and brief with some news, but just this news that popped up a couple weeks ago, so it's not really that new, but it's for a TV show that is going to come out in 2027, which is Harry Potter. We do have Harry Potter. It's going to be a new world. Well, same Harry Potter world, new casting, new everything. Everything is new. And they're bringing it right back to the kids, and I don't know what they're expecting to have, but they are shooting season 1 and 2 together around the same time. They're not showing the casting nor how Voldemort is gonna look like, but they do have the 3 main kids already casted, and they look exactly like the original crew, which is a good thing if that's how they're supposed to look like. But coming from somebody who hasn't really seen the Harry Potter TV show or the movies, and I have the opportunity to be old enough to really see the TV show play out and see the world of Harry Potter, and also somebody who's never read Harry Potter, I am excited for this, and I would like to think that this is the way to go when you're adapting a book into a live action, especially when you have multiple books. I would think a TV show is the way to go, depending on who makes it. And because The Lord of the Rings, they didn't do a good job, but I couldn't really say. I didn't really see it. As a matter of fact, I didn't see it, so...
Oh, the Rings of Power?
Yeah, I just heard about it. I heard it was very expensive, so... What do you know about Harry Potter, man? You excited for it?
I would be
You're not-
excited if they remix it a little bit. So
So you don't want to see the same thing?
I don't want to see the same thing. I could just see the movies. But for me,
interesting.
I would like it to be remixed. Why? Because the charm and the view of it is like whoever made the movies did an insane job. There's a parallel. I love parallels. There's a parallel where Dumbledore was asking Tom Riddle, "Do you need to tell me anything?" And he's like, "No, sir." And then at present time, he tells Harry Potter, "Do you need to tell me anything?" And Harry Potter's like, No, sir." And it's like that parallel. It's like, wow, these two people can't be more alike, you know?
These two people don't want to say nothing.
Can't be more alike. Yeah, they have nothing to say. Yeah.
They have nothing to say.
And then the way how his mom passed away and said always. Or matter of fact, one of the guys, I think it was Harry Potter's dad, was trying to disarm Snape, and Sirius was like, "Oh, good job, James." And then Harry does the same thing to someone else, and Sirius was like, "Oh, good job, James." I think he said James instead of Harry. And it's just like a parallel where it's like, dude, it's like history's repeating itself. Or this is just bad writing. I don't know. I'm joking. But
Yeah.
it's like, I like that line. Let me just repeat it right here. She
Do
said
it,
always.
do it
Make
again.
him say always.
Oh, one more time.
You have her
Now you
eyes.
say it.
I need you. Someone else needs to say you have your mother's eyes. Make sure they're dying. It's like I joke because that is such a powerful scene. So I would like it remixed a little bit. Make it different. Make it interesting. Make Hermione. Everybody's Gryffindor. Make Hermione Ravenclaw. You know. Hermione is more Ravenclaw than anything. Why? She's hardworking. She has the characteristics of Ravenclaw. It doesn't make sense that she is like Gryffindor. Make Ronald Weasley Hufflepuff. He's not. He did show courage in the chess match, but for him, I see that guy sweating more than anybody in that movie. More than Neville, which is like, and he's like, "Oh, Harry, what are we supposed to do?" Like it would make more sense if he was Hufflepuff.
Interesting.
So just remix it a little bit. Like,
Just
hey,
make it different.
give me a
Okay.
Redux. Yeah, change some beats around. Try to, like, if you're gonna adapt it this way, it would be actually make sense if you like, hey, I'm gonna go more with Ron this time, and I can explore the people who are in Hufflepuff. I can
Well,
explore
would you
the
say that
people
would
around
maybe-
Ravenclaw. I can explore the people who also is in Ravenclaw. So it'll give the show more room to breathe. Will they do that? No. They're just gonna probably extend the show. I don't know. I have, if they don't remix it or make it interesting, I don't want it.
This is a good segue to our next segment, in which we're going to talk about live animation to live adaptation. But this is essentially about the same thing. You're adapting a book into live action. Now we have seen already the books be adapted into live action. I don't know how one-to-one they are, but I do know when the people are big fans of books and they know about the books, and the books are highly regarded as fan favorites, classics, and people get really upset when they don't adapt it to a one-to-one. Now, I don't know how one-to-one the books are, or the movies are to the books, but let's assume that the movies are a one-to-one to the book, and then they're going to create this TV show. And then this TV show, you're saying because we already have a very close adaptation, or an adaptation that was one-to-one, or at least very close, if they're going to make something else, renew it, you would want it different, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I guess Because
Well, let me bring you somebody else's opinion. That I asked one of my coworkers one day, and I was because we're speaking of Lion King, for example, and I didn't know how to feel about a animated movie being put into live action, and it's a one for one, just everything is a live adaptation. And I asked them about it. And I was like, what is your opinion on this? And because me personally, I want to see something different. If it's why would I need to see it as a live adaptation if I already have an animated version and it's gonna be the exact same thing, just different characters to voice the different people. And the argument that the person stated was, well, the way I think of it is, you have the animated version that was made in The Lion King, that was made for an era of people, for the people back in their time. So I think of the newer generation where if you want to keep this alive and fresh, you know, these are no longer going to be, you're no longer going to be the audience that are going to see this. It's going to be a younger generation, a generation that's probably never seen the animated version, and maybe they want to get past the animated version and maybe bring out this newer movie, this newer, that this is the new version of this, and this is when people think of Lion King, we want them to think of this adaptation now. We don't want them to think of the animated. It's the exact same thing. This one's just real. And that changed my opinion a little bit on it, because and made me think, okay, because now, which is true, for my future kids, I no longer have to worry about, and for specifically the Lion King, let me make them see the cartoon version. I could just show them the live action version because it's a one-to-one and it's more modern, it's up to date, it's got updated, it's just updated, you know, so I don't know if that maybe might change your opinion a little bit onto maybe a remix. I don't know if this Harry Potter is gonna be, and then also I guess depends on when they came out. When the animated movie came out, if the animated movie came out years ago, like we're talking about decades ago, then I would argue a one-to-one isn't a bad idea. All you're doing is just making it live action. But now you recently seen How to Train Your Dragon. I haven't seen the animated movie, nor have I seen the newer adaptation, the live action version. So I'm curious, firstly, what was your opinion on the live action version, and did you see the animated version? And does it really tie in at all? Is it the same thing?
Well, to kind of break everything that you said down,
yeah.
One of the things that I like for a live action to be one-on-one, yeah, I guess no one wants to have something be like beat for beat for beat for beat, and I can see how, like, okay, this is like replacing the original. Like I see that as a thing. And so for me, I would love to see, I wouldn't even say a one-for-one beat, but I would like to see, like, if they were to tell a story, have it be like this. So like the Spider-Man animated series, like, hey, if you want to show me the Venom arc, show me it like this. Why? Because how it was shown in the anime, I mean the animated series, it was phenomenal. Like, all you had to do is just add certain beats to it if you like, and that's it. There's some.
So you're saying if it's good, keep it good.
Yeah. So there's some episodes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Of Batman that are amazing, that are way better than some of the movies that are out there of the same character. Like, for example, I think The Flash, that movie. If they would have done legit a beat for beat version of Flashpoint, the animated movie, it would have been a hit through and through. But because they didn't do that and they did their own flavor and they were trying to mix in what they want, and they remixed it too much to the point where it was an abomination of what it, like, it's not the story anymore. Now you're telling a different story with this, but now you're stealing from a better story. So it's like I do see that there's a lot of issue with that, and for me, like, if I were to see like let's say, like you said, The Lion King, you had almost all of the original people. You did change a little bit of the comedians, cool.
Yeah.
But the main villain, who kind of made the movie, which was Jeremy Irons, with a Shakespearean voice and all that stuff, like that was such a fail. Like the dude's voice is Shakespearean. He studied it. Yeah, it was it's literally a story of Hamlet, and it is a Shakespearean tale remixed into animals. Like, but you don't have the Shakespearean guy, but you do have the Darth Vader dude doing the Mufasa. It's like the two main people.
It's interesting. You're picking and choosing what you keep. So,
like
you're not
the
keeping
element,
all the good stuff.
Yeah, don't keep all the good stuff. What I'm saying is that you can replace literally almost everything. But just the main beats, which is like Mufasa. This story is kind of like the main elements is Mufasa and Scar.
Yep.
They're the most iconic. Like, you could change who plays Simba. You could change Timon. You can change like who. Like, you could change those beats, but keep the main beats alone. In fact, you can extend it a little bit, but just keep it. It's like its integrity, you know. It's like a car. Hey, it's still a Lamborghini. I can put rims on it. All right, it still looks like a Lamborghini. But as soon as I put a bumper sticker on it, I messed it up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're making it too. You did too much. You know.
Interesting.
Like, hey, you trying to make a body kit? No, you don't need to. It's a Lamborghini. It's amazing.
Yeah. Why are you gonna make your Lamborghini look like a Honda Civic?
Yeah. Why you making it look like a Prius?
What is it? You bought a Chrysler 300 because it looks like a Chrysler 300.
Yeah. It's not no Phantom.
Don't try. Well, that's
So
interesting.
That's where I'm coming from. It's like, hey, Flashpoint, keep the story of, hey, having to go back in time. All the keep the main beat is, hey, you introduced a Batman. I love seeing Keaton again, but the whole point is to see Batman's dad. It's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Reverse Flash is a huge part
Flash,
of it.
exactly.
But there's no Reverse Flash. It's just, oh, I am Reverse Flash. I'm Flash.
Yeah.
Flash was the bad guy. It's like,
I think that's the worst, when they try to create their own idea, or they completely ignore an idea that already exists that's very good, and they completely butcher it.
yeah, it's like you miss the point.
If it's at least a little bit good, then go for it. But
yeah,
I think it was outside of the fact that you had your controversy with your actors. Just you're going on a little side tangent
no,
with the
that's
Batman.
a cherry on the cake. Yeah, cherry on the cake on that issue.
Besides that, you also had an idea that had already existed before, and then just made it horrible. You just ruined it. You had everything in the plate, and you threw it away.
Yeah, you threw it away. You like
You
forget it.
threw the plate away.
It's like, oh, this is
I don't
a
want
salad.
steak. I don't want
just
steak. I want.
Yeah, it's a steak dinner, and you're like, yeah, throw away the steak. Just give me the potatoes.
Just give me the potatoes.
And it's like, it's not a steak
And
dinner.
there's enough protein in the potatoes.
Hey, I get the potatoes. Those are my potatoes.
Yeah,
The sweet
but
potatoes. The nicest of all potatoes. Cause they called sweet.
Yeah, didn't I even the tater tots, the
The
stupid.
tater tots.
It's
Forget the
breakfast.
taters.
It's lunchtime.
And it's like, hey, if you wanted tater tots, order tater tots. Don't
Yeah.
say you want steak dinner.
Yeah.
All you want is
yeah.
tater
Not
tots.
not for the budget, which Tyson is a perfect metaphor analogy. You know, not for the budget that you paid for in making this meal. You know, you paid for steak, and you got tater tots. But I think it's a slippery slope with these live action films. They're animated to live action, or any adaptation to live action. But speaking of adaptations, is there any potential adaptations that you would be excited to see? And are there maybe some that you could think of that might not work, that you leave them as an animated? And maybe just re-update. Would you? Just another side question. I got 3 of them at you right now. But would animated to updated animated film work? What is that? That doesn't. Sounds wrong to say. but
No. So I feel
that's
like this.
interesting too.
The thing about DC in particular, and I guess we can blend the 2 topics together 'cause
Okay.
of live, is that DC has failed hard on the adaptations, right? So like,
Yeah.
hey, you got Batman Returns, which we do have, so I do recommend you see it now that we're talking about it. Like, there's this cool, crazy line in Batman Returns, right? Batman Returns is Batman v Superman. And this old disgruntled Batman is fighting this mutant guy, and he says the most insane line where they're both in the mud pit, and he's like, you don't understand. This mud pit is my operating table. I'm your surgeon, and I am ready to operate.
Oh,
and he,
yeah.
And he says that while he's
Yeah.
breaking bones and such. He's like, you have these many bones in your body.
Yeah, I
I
remember
will
you
make you
telling me this
squeal. And it's like, whoa.
when you told me this.
Hey, all I saw was Martha, you know? Martha,
Yeah.
why'd you say that name? It's like, wow. Wow. And then Batman acted more like Lex Luthor, and then Lex Luthor acted more like Riddler, and Joker had a baby. It was just like they missed the mark. Like, you don't know what you just want to make your own movie with their own characters. So I would say there's some adaptations that do need the proper justice.
Yeah.
Down to 30 seconds.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, if it's, I don't think people would have a big issue if the live adaptation that they did sucked.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I don't think people will have an issue with that. But when it's something that's tried and proven, I think there is maybe, I would say, at least an amount of time that would need to pass for you to be able to create a live adaptation or recreate something that's already a live adaptation. And I would assume it's the same thing with an animated. So, well,
Yeah.
I think where it becomes a slippery slope is from animated to live adaptation. When it comes to a book, I think a lot of fans, if it hasn't already been made, then what fans would want is a one-to-one. And
Oh yeah, books 100%. Like,
Yeah.
hey, make it 1-to-1. That I think no one would be upset about. But
well,
one,
and that
but-
that
but
is
adaptations, like, would you want to see live action Shrek?
and that's where I'm thinking. Some
Get out my
maybe just
swamp.
don't work.
Yeah, I just
Some might not work, but because then you think,
live
how
action
much of an
minis?
ogre? Well, if you do it like the Mr. What's that rabbit movie where you keep the things that are just like monsters looking things, you keep those
minions?
looking like animations, keep them animated. No, like what is it? The Roger Rabbit is one where it's a live adaptation, but the rabbit is 100% animated. Or like the Looney Tunes, for example. Looney Tunes Back in Action.
oh yeah. Oh, and Brandon Fraser's in it.
So that would work for me, where you can keep the animated things, your rabbit, your Bugs Bunny, you keep him looking as animated as possible, or keep them at like 100% animated, and then everything else live action. I think that would work. But
Yeah, it would be fun.
some things wouldn't. I'm thinking Toy Story wouldn't work.
Live action.
Unless how realistic would you make the toys look?
3, 2,
Yeah, well that's the thing. It's like,
Or maybe
to stop them.
Hey,
maybe I mean
Mission area.
do
they
we
are
want
toys.
Toy Story 6 or a live action? So it's like some of them deserve a sequel.
Yeah.
And I feel like some of
Oh,
them
I
deserve...
see what you're saying.
So it's like, hey, don't give me a live
Yeah.
action, give me a sequel. Like I'd
Okay. True.
prefer that. And-
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah, because then once you dive into the live action of it, then I don't think you would be able to go back. Like if you're already making a live action Toy Story, you can no longer make a sequel. That's interesting.
But that's one of the things I also see is like, hey, like I haven't seen Simba's Pride or any secondary cartoons, like sequels or so, but Disney did have like sequelitis, meaning that they were doing sequels to everything. And that's
Yeah.
one thing that, you know, Walt Disney himself is like, dude, do not make a sequel. I mean, live action or sequel of Sleeping Beauty or Snow White. Snow White was his baby. And you saw what they did to his baby.
How dare they?
How dare they? How did they do that to his baby?
Did
So,
that movie come out?
Snow White?
Yeah. Or is it still in the process of coming out? I think it already came out, didn't it?
Dude, man, that movie's so sad. You know that they're like,
It's one of those you don't want to know.
they put it in theaters and it failed, and they're like, oh, you know what? People did want to see it. I think we just launched it at a bad time, and so they did the same thing all over again, where they're like, like, hey, let's relaunch it, and it failed again. It failed twice at the box office.
Wow.
And sometimes on Facebook I see ads for it, and I'm like, what? That's
Wow.
wild. That's wild.
Yeah, they I don't know. Do they really know what they're doing? I don't know. Who knows, man? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I feel like I don't know what to do, and I feel like I do a better job. I feel
It's
like
just when there's so much money too involved, it's how you
Yeah.
with so many peoples around you.
yeah,
It doesn't make sense to me logically how you can mess something up. At that point, make it a 1-to-1. Don't try to remix it. Keep it 1-to-1.
yeah, and it's nice. Like, hey, you did Maleficent. Maleficent, it wasn't a remake per se, but of Sleeping Beauty. But you made it interesting. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like, this is pretty awesome. Like, good job. And I think that would be kind of cool. It's like, hey, we're gonna do a live action of Sleeping Beauty or this other of Jafar. I mean, of Aladdin or so, but through the eyes of the villain. And we're gonna do that. It's like, okay, that's very interesting. All right. That way, it doesn't rob from the intro. That's what I'm saying. Just remix it a little bit, because
Yeah.
you already have a medium to see it. And
I
then
would say
You're promoting.
make it
You're promoting what came before, and you're also revamping it, letting people know. Because I mean, Aladdin's still aged well. It's still pretty cool.
yeah. I would say make it 1-to-1. Make it as close as possible. Wait a couple years and then remix it. I think that would work. That might be the formula to it.
Only 60 seconds.
But then, would that, because you give justice to the people who, like us, say, just, you know, you could have just used what worked, used what was good, and then
I'll meet my
maybe you don't even have to wait that long. As soon as the movie comes out, and the movie does good, I think people would be open to accept, okay, this is just it's the same thing, but it's our different take. if you want to see the one-to-one, just watch this movie. But if not, like this is our original take. For example,
Yeah.
like the scary version of Snow White. Just a random example, but
Yeah, but to give some final thoughts, right?
yeah,
I think what would be pretty awesome is just to like the Stitch movie was pretty good. I did like How to Train Your Dragon. They did do a whole change and such, but that's what I'm saying. Like the beats were all there.
yeah,
Sure they missed a few beats, like with Stitch, the whole Elvis thing that didn't really show at all. Which is I get it.
yeah.
I
His
mean,
love for Elvis. Yep.
yeah. And then with How to Train Your Dragon, they did add different backgrounds to the whole thing, which was pretty. Like I did like how they made it inclusive. Like it gave a lot of, like it gave people its flowers. You know, it's like, oh, that's
Pick
pretty
your
cool.
hero.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not judging.
but yeah, I
Good
mean,
to know. That's good to know.
yeah, it's just. I just feel like there's a good, proper way and there's a bad way, and I feel like there's
Yeah.
more misses than hits right now. But the hits are hitting hard. Like Sonic, people love Sonic.
Yeah, I enjoyed Sonic, even though it was primarily focused on kids.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. It's just such a fun movie that even as an adult, you could still really enjoy it. And that's the true meaning of success.
Oh yeah.
You hurt
But
people, I hurt you.
30 seconds.
that's it, man. That's the show.
Heck yeah. So, but yeah, I guess the whole bit of everything is. I mean, there's a lot of good out there. There's a lot of bad. I'm pretty sure people downstairs. I mean, downstairs. People in the in the chat or so, or in the comment section would definitely be able to let us know which ones they like the most, right?
Yes, yeah. Give us some ideas. Maybe we could talk about it next week on some potential movies that would work or wouldn't work as a live adaptation, and maybe in your own thoughts, maybe some things that should go on, that maybe should be created. Or is there? Would you rather see a sequel to something or a live adaptation? You do got your Toy Story 6
Oh, yeah,
versus
that is
making it
cool.
a live adaptation, so.
Yeah.
Those are interesting, but the idea is as soon as you make it into a live adaptation, I would argue that would probably be the end to potential animated sequels.
Yeah, that is
yeah,
a good idea, right? Yeah, that's a good point to bring out. Is
yeah,
like it would be probably the death of the animation.
yep. Well, that animated movie, because, and then you have your Moana 2 or 3, for example. I think it was the second one that came out. Now they're gonna make a live adaptation Moana. I think as soon as that comes out, you no longer make any more Moana movies, and I think you do shoot yourself in the foot. Some companies, when they do translate into this action, is why would you spend your money to go to the movie theater to watch an animated when they have the live action that's going to come out? And why would you make an animated and expect me to go watch this animated movie when you already made a live action? Just make another live action.
Yeah, and for me, I have a theory. You know, like to kind of close off with last thoughts is that the
Mhm.
Moana 2 was actually supposed to be a Moana show, but
Yeah,
they didn't
I
have
heard that.
enough, and they made it into a show instead. I mean, a movie instead. Same with uh, Kenobi, the Star Wars,
Yeah.
Ben Kenobi, or Obi-Wan. That was supposed to be a movie, and they made it into a show. What's scary is that I think Ironheart was the same thing. It was gonna be a movie, but they made it into a show.
Yeah.
And I think that movie would have bombed so hard
Yep.
if
Yeah.
it was a movie.
It's not doing so good.
not doing so good right now. I mean, their work is not the best, but I feel like if they turn it around, make her a villain, and in Armor Wars, that'd be a good redeeming quality there. But I don't know. But yeah, man,
That's the show, boys.
that's the
Whoa,
show,
whoa, whoa! Cut that out! Cut that out!
Whoa.
That's the show, bros.
bros.
My bad, I
Boys.
missed the script.
Oh.
I read the wrong one.
Read the wrong one. That's for after hours.
read the wrong. That's right.
Yeah. Bros become boys. Yeah.
What's up, boy? Nah.
What's up,
but,
boys?
but that's the show.
Bros, yeah. Better say it again. Boys. Alright, now that the lames are out, cool people are staying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. After
And you do
hours. Tell me how you
do
really feel.
This show, yeah, the
Unhinged.
the unhinged, the real thoughts.
Yeah.
But no, so far it's a good show. Next week we got a big show lined up for you guys. We don't have a big movie out yet. We potentially might talk about a movie, but stay tuned for next week because next week we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. And just to give you guys a quick little insight, what we're going to talk about, it will be a DC v Marvel. Now that doesn't, it could be versus, it could be Batman v Superman style where they were versus and then they ended up, becoming, step brothers because they share the same mother. But so you never know.
Martha?
But
Is that you?
Martha? But we do have a good show lined up for next week and we will have more news and updates. We will talk next week also. Stay tuned for game news. We are mixing it up. This is an entertainment show. We are Das Bros, Those Bros Entertainment. We talk about everything. So if there's anything you guys want us to talk about, whether it be a game, whether it be a movie, whether it be something, let us know. Send a message. We're here and we'll talk about it, and give our thoughts about it, and also do some research and bring it up. We got next week coming up with some game news and some more movie news, and also a big discussion with DC versus Marvel, or DC v Marvel.
Yeah, we might talk about hits, misses, we don't know. It might go all
You
over
don't
the
know.
place.
He
We
might
don't know.
try to hit, but he might miss. You don't know.
You don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun topic. Fun.
Yep.
But for the time being, we are those bros.
Those bros. Those bros.
Those bros.
Those bros.
Those bros. Yeah. And we are signing out.